After detailing the vessels of the Mishkan in last week's Parsha, this week's Parsha, Tetzaveh, turns to the garments worn by the Kohanim as they serve in the Mishkan and later in the Beit HaMikdash. After describing each garment, the Torah makes a striking and puzzling statement. They, all the garments, shall be upon Aaron and his sons when they enter the tent of meeting or approach the altar to serve, so that they not bear iniquity and die. This shall be an eternal statute for him and for his descendants after him. Rashi notes the implication. If Aaron or any Kohen performs the divine service while missing even one required garment, the consequence is death. That is an astonishingly severe penalty. What is so wrong with a Kohen serving without the full set of priestly garments? We often say that clothes make the man. Rav Shimshon Raphael Hirsch explains that clothing does more than just cover a person. It shapes how he presents himself to the world. For a Kohen, that is especially true. He must not only act as a Kohen, he must also appear as one. His garments project the precise image of sanctity and service that the Torah prescribes. Rabbeinu Bechaya goes even further. A Kohen who is improperly dressed while performing the divine service is not even considered a Kohen at that moment. And since the Torah teaches in Parsha Korach that any non-Kohen who performs the service is liable for death, this improperly dressed Kohen, who no longer resembles a Kohen in the Mikdash, incurs the same consequence. But why is the punishment so severe? Rav Hirsch explains that when a Kohen changes into the garments God prescribes, he is consciously setting aside his own ego in order to serve God on God's terms. The moment he substitutes even one of his own garments, he is making a subtle but dangerous statement that God should conform to his preferences. The Torah pushes back forcefully against that impulse. It is as if it is telling us, do not ask what God can do for you, ask what you are prepared to do for God. Once the person begins deciding for himself what God should or shouldn't want, he has already taken the first step down the path toward idolatry. There's a deeper point as well. We are made in God's image, not the other way around. If we are made in God's image, then we will always look upward to God for inspiration. In Parsha Kedoshim, God tells us, "You shall be holy, for I am holy." That exhortation lifts us, challenges us, and inspires us to strive to become more than we currently are. But if we make God in our image, we stop looking up and start looking down and inward. We are no longer worshiping God, we are worshiping ourselves. This is why it is so important for the Kohanim and for Israel as a whole to follow the instructions to the letter. Their obedience showed that they were serving God, not themselves, that they were looking upward, not inward. It made clear that they were building and serving in a house of God and not a house of man. Shabbat Shalom.